Major public works projects in the city of Fresno are performed under a contract with local unions. One of the benefits is the commitment to hire Fresno residents to do the work. But a new report shows the local hiring goals are missing the mark. On this Wired Wednesday, GV Wire senior reporter David Taub joins us now to break down what this means for this means for the city, the projects. First of all, what does the new report say about local residents getting employment from this?
What they're known as is project labor agreements. In essence, for any city project over $1 million, they have an agreement with the union to mainly hire union workers. The goal is, hey, if we hire union workers, we know that the project's going to be done on time, on budget. Everybody seems to be happy with that. But there's also a component where you're supposed to hire locals to do the work for certain job categories, and the support that's coming out that's be displayed on Thursday's city council meeting says they're not quite doing that yet. The most glaring disparity is for the apprentice category, those who are learning the trades. Right. They're supposed to be hiring 55% of the work hours. Right now, under this 2-year period, the contract so far, it's been 30%. And you see they're missing the mark for journeymen, they're about 8% off. For the new apprentice category, they're about 7% off. So not quite hitting the mark just yet.
And explain the benefits of this.
Well, you have local workers who get the benefits. Before project labor agreements were voted in about 4 or 5 years ago, these workers would come from out of state, out of town, and Luis Chavez, the city council member, told me they take their money with them. So they earn this money from the projects that we're paying as taxpayers. Right. And instead of spending it here, they're just taking it back home. So that was why they put this local hiring goal. It's not a mandate, but it's a goal. And I asked the union leaders who helped negotiate the deal, city council members, hey, it's early. It's hard to just implement this right away. And they also want to expand the definition of local hire. Maybe if it's just City of Fresno residents, it's not working. So if they expand it to county islands, and one council member wants to maybe expand it just to the whole county, that will get those numbers up.
And who are those who support and who oppose this?
Well, the unions support it. Chuck Riojas, the local union leader, he says this is good. This is good for everybody. The city council members, most of them are union friendly. They're saying, we're not discouraged by this. We're going to keep going. Now, it's the contract trade groups who are in opposition because they say that it really limits who can be hired on these projects. What type of apprentices. They have their own programs for apprentices. They're not necessarily union programs, but they say these workers are just as good. They need the training, they need the work experience just the same, but they are being locked out, and they're fighting this one. They've always fought PLA, which is kind of a relatively new concept in Fresno.
And what happens next with this?
Well, they say, stop, or we're going to say stop. They've already met with the unions saying we're missing this mark. If it doesn't improve in the next couple of months, we're going to write you an official letter. But the unions are aware, the city council is aware, and they think that maybe they expand that definition of who is a local hire, that'll get those numbers up.
All right. Thank you so much for coming in and bringing us the information on this. David Taub with GVWire.com. We always appreciate you coming in on Wired Wednesday. Great day. We'll be right back.